We talked about set design. Now we're going to talk about lighting design. And of course, lighting design starts with what? The script. What we're looking for in lighting design is visibility. Shocking. Can we see the actors when we need to? Focus. Where on stage are we supposed to look? So lights can give us variation. If there's a scene change, or if we want to isolate a scene, let's say on a unit set, and make it look like we're here, where are we focusing? And then atmosphere. What moods can be created? Just the practical part of it, there are certain lighting instruments. The ellipsoidal is the most common. You've probably seen this before if you've ever been around a theater, at a concert, or at theater, opera, anything like that. You've seen these everywhere. It's an intense and well-defined beam. We also have something called the Fresnel. You might have seen this as well. It's more of a good wash of light. So you have the ellipsoidal that can be a little bit wider, but is a little more specific. Then you have the Fresnel, which is a big wash. You have, of course, the follow spot. I don't know that guy, but this guy. But he's doing the follow spot. You see what that looks like? It's a very specific beam of light. Here, if you look at the very top of everything there, you can see all those different types of lights being used for all the light. You can see on the walls, on the floor. Now, color is very important. You see a lot of color here. The bricks are red naturally, but then you see some red hues, some whites, that kind of thing. What they use are these things called gels. So a gel is a transparent colored material that is used to color light. So if you look at the light instrument, you can see that it's a white light, right? And then what they put is a gel, you can see it there, in front of that light source to make it those things, right? Any color that you want. You can see it there, and it makes the colors change, the lights change colors. You can see all the different variations on the left, and on the right you can see it in action there. A lot of blues, a lot of greens, a lot of pinks, and a kind of violet color there to tell a story. One thing we can also put, instead of a gel in front to change the color, we can put something called a gobo, which is an object in place in front of a light source to control the shape emitted by the light. Imagine like a sheet. You've seen this in a puppet show probably, a sheet, and then a light shining, and then behind you can do like finger puppets and stuff, and the shadow of it projects some kind of object or some kind of animal in that case, or person, in a puppet show. In this, we use that same concept. You can see it in action there in front of the light source you can see the window, right? So you don't need a window hanging there physically in the set design. You could just put the light of a window here. You can see the outline of leaves. You can see the color where it makes it cold. It feels it's night, I would assume, cold, and then at least we're outside. You can see the leaves. So using the light with the gel and the gobo here tells us a lot of different stories at the same time. The light pod's important. That's how they put the lights to make sure everything looks good. We'll move on to costume design next.